guys, it's me again, Jennard, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's educational vlog, I'm going to talk about Module 7, Lesson 2, Netizenship and Netiquette in Online Communities. So please watch and learn. So here are the lesson outcomes. At the end of this lesson, the students should be able to define netizenship and netiquette, formulate a set of netiquette guidelines, and create a campaign video to promote netiquette. And now let us define what is netizen. So according to Merriam-Webster Dictionary, netizen is an active participation in the online community of the internet. So the medical dictionary refers to it as an internet citizen who uses networked resources, which connotes civic responsibility and participation. The term netizen is a portmanteau of the words internet and citizen, as in a citizen of the net or a net citizen. It describes a person actively involved in the online communities or the internet in general. So the term commonly also implies an interest and active engagement in improving the internet, making it an intellectual and a social resource or its surrounding political structures, especially in regard to open access, net neutrality, and free speech. And now let us proceed to netizenship and netiquette. So netizenship means citizenship in the internet or in the virtual world. So once you engage yourself in the virtual world, then you spend a lot of time on the internet, then you are a netizen already, and that is what we call netizenship. So netiquette, on the other hand, it is a rules of socially accepted behavior that needs to be observed in the writing and email. So texting and other communication on the web. So netiquette means the correct or acceptable way of communicating on the internet. So it is a combination of the words network and etiquette, and is defined as a set of rules for acceptable online behavior. Similarly, online ethics focuses on the acceptable use of online resources in an online social environment. And now let's move on to netiquette guidelines online students should know. So the first netiquette guidelines is protect your reputation. So whether in a real or in a virtual world, you are the same person. Do only what is appropriate and share information that does not harm you as a person. So to protect your reputation, you have to track everything that is being said. You also have to understand what to make public and what to hold private. So in this day and age, it seems like people often overshare things that one of us necessarily need to know. So we also have to do a formal policy about public posts. The second one is respect others. So respect begets respect. Treat everyone with respect, even if you have not seen him or her in person. Be judicious about what you say on your own and others' page. So respect means that you accept somebody for who they are, even when they're different from you or you don't agree with them. So respect in your relationships builds feelings of trust, safety, and well-being. So respect doesn't have to come naturally. It is something you learn. So receiving respect from others is important because it helps us to feel safe and to express ourselves. So another netiquette guidelines is express yourself clearly and use emoticons. So communication online is difficult because emotions are not evident during communication. So miscommunication usually takes place because your facial expression and your body language cannot be seen and the tone of your voice cannot be heard. So we use emojis daily to express ourselves. These little pictures can help clarify tone or illustrate our words. They take a simple text and add meaning and emotion to it. Plus, they're just fun to use. We scroll through our emoji keyboard to find the perfect emoji to match the text. Finding that one that represents what you are trying to say and how you feel can make all the difference in how someone perceives your words. We also have to remember the intellectual property. So ideas online are products of intelligence of others. If you need to cite them, acknowledge the authors. So intellectual property is a work or invention that is the result of creativity, such as a manuscript or a design, to which one has rights and for which one may apply for a patent, copyright, trademark, etc. So therefore, it is important to protect intellectual property because someone worked hard for it, and it's not morally right that someone will copy the work of others without giving some credits. Check spelling, grammar, and punctuation. So good writing means good manners. We do not want to waste other people's time reading our post which is incomprehensible. So incorrect spelling or lack of punctuation may create confusion. Spelling errors and grammatical mistakes may also change the meaning of your message, which might result in misinformation. So good spelling, correct grammar, and appropriate use of punctuation will give more confidence in writing and communicating. Post before you post. Take note, whatever you post becomes permanent, therefore think twice or thrice before you click send. Technology is great, and we know that vast majority of teens are using it safely and responsibly, but few are creating problems for themselves or others by what they post online. We should consider the consequences of posting something online, whether we are posting private about ourselves or something hurtful about someone else. The cost can be stepped. That is why we have to think before we click. Do not share your personal information. Sharing your personal information online is like going around the streets wearing a shirt printed with your name, birthday, address, name of your parents, etc. Providing all this publicly will make you prone to identity theft. So to stay safe, do not give out personal information. Do not give out your email, your mobile or phone number, your address. You don't know where your personal information will go. Strangers with your information may contact you or try and meet you. Last but not the least, think about who or what you are representing. So as a son or a daughter, you represent your family. As a student, you represent your school. You do not want your family or school to be put to shame by what you do. That is why you have to be aware of what you are representing so that you will be careful with your actions and your deeds. The internet is bringing our collective conscious together by showing the good and the bad in humanity. Good Netiquette is the outcome by David Shells. So when you see collective conscious, it is a set of shared beliefs, ideas, and moral attitudes which operate as a unifying force within society. In general, it does not refer to the specifically moral conscience, but to a shared understanding of social norms. So that's the end of my presentation. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned something in my discussion. And before I end this video, I would like to greet everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.